Hello. My presentation is on maintaining the 8 dimensions of health and wellness during a military deployment with an emphasis on physical and emotional dimensions. Olds and Schwartz, associate clinical professors of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School, argue that loneliness is often mistaken for depression, and instead of connecting with others, we take pills. For that reason, it is important to connect on a social level with other people and find your specific tribe or social group. When you find people who share the same interests and have similar goals as you, they can help to keep you motivated on your path to wellness. Finding a social group focused on wellness through activity and/or lifestyle can greatly affect your activity level and/or lifestyle choices and positively affect your overall wellness. Every day we are presented with challenges to maintaining the balance of wellness in our lives among the chaos life presents us with. Fast food is an easy alternative to preparing a healthy meal and saves us time and sometimes money, but negatively affects our physical health. Repeatedly saying no to a child because what they want is not always what is best for them can be exhausting, and after a long day, sometimes it is just easier to give in to their demands for your sanity and emotional health. Work is oftentimes overwhelming and can affect, on some level, all 8 of the dimensions of health. Unexpected bills cause financial stress. Negative world news can also create stress and contribute to the lack of balance in our lives. And always looming in the background is the fear of joblessness. It's always out there. In today's world, there's an app for everything. And whatever wellness choices you want to implement in your life, chances are you can find an app to help you achieve those goals. There are apps to help you manage your time, set fitness goals, or even create a budget. As we have seen, life in general presents us with many challenges. So what happens when, in addition to all those everyday challenges, you are told to deploy to another country and fight in a war? You are now thousands of miles from your support system and on your own in a hostile, unfamiliar environment. And this can have a negative effect on you in many ways, especially your physical and emotional wellness. According to a study done on the effects of deployment on health behaviors in the military, alcohol, smoking, obesity, and eating disorders serve as maladaptive coping mechanisms, typically after traumatic events. Studies into the effects operational deployments have on service members have shown significant increases in alcohol use, smoking, obesity rates, and specifically in women eating disorders. Finding balance is always important in life, and when you are presented with challenges, you need to take charge and make necessary changes to regain your balance. On forward deployed military bases, it is important to seek out the tools you need instead of depending on coping mechanisms. These could include beginning a fitness program, making sure you communicate regularly with friends, attending religious services, trying to make healthy food choices, enroll in college courses, or use the deployment as a chance to save money. Knowing deployment creates challenges to maintaining your health and wellness, the military should deploy a strategic plan to combat the challenges of deployment for the deployed service member and apply it to every base in every theater across every service. One uniform plan that incorporates all 8 dimensions of health and provides the service member with the tools they need to achieve their full potential of health and wellness while deployed. The best time for the military to implement this plan would be during base orientation. Make sure wellness and health are emphasized and present the available tools. Have liaisons from the college office, chapel, gym, morale and welfare office, financial office, and medical clinic. Show the service members what is available on the base and encourage them to get involved with activities while deployed. Show them the benefits of living a balanced life. Explain to them how when they focus on their wellness and the coping mechanisms are not needed. Make sure the liaisons stay back after the class and talk to the service members individually and answer questions about enrolling in college classes, team sports, counseling services, financial services, whatever the service member needs. Ensure the base has dependable, fast Wi-Fi hotspots for communicating back home. If the military takes the health of the soldiers and sailors as a priority, then the individuals will see that and make it a priority for themselves. In conclusion, a military deployment is hard on the individual service member and their families, but if the military made a universal plan to combat the effects of deployment and applied it universally across all branches, I think it would give the military members the positive tools they need to maintain the balance and strive for total wellness in their lives while deployed. If this can be accomplished, then the transition back home will also be easier because the service member will not have to rely on the coping mechanisms of smoking, drinking, and overeating, which can lead to additional problems once you return home.